Just put a pillow behind it.
All right, I'm good right here. You can focus it. Thank you. Yep.
I gotta start getting my Joe expressions down. Someone else be talking, he just be like looking over like that, like mad intent. The pod father. I'm the pod grandson.
Yeah, he was saying that. He was like, "Oh yeah, I don't think there's anybody like me." I was like, "Oh, you never seen Rizzy?"
But hey, no, but that's why the pod father, bro. That's why no one pushed it the way he did.
Pod son.
That's why that's why I be getting on Key, bro. I know it's one thing to like these new podders. It's cool. They're great podcasters, but you can't put them in the realm of Joe. Joe is the pod father. It's like trying when people try to like compare like Devin Booker to Kobe, and Devin's like, nah, there's only one Kobe because everyone is trying to be like Kobe.
Yeah, I mean, and really, he really eclipsed that boss status through this whole like ownership fight that he's showing off, right? Because nobody is.
Oh,
really,
Joe? Yeah. Oh, even the Spotify deal, like he literally showed everyone where to go. Then people followed, and then Joe be like, "Nah, fuck that, bad news. We're not going that way no more."
Totem Podcasting was going to be a multi-million-dollar corporation, or industry in a second, and it ended up happening.
And Joe Rogan is the only one you could put ahead of him, but he's in a different space, totally different space. You're talking about hip hop. Podfather.
Yeah, I feel like also I really like Joe's like idea behind the okay, I'm doing it for the creators, and he talks about like we gotta do this shit correctly the first time. So it's not like you're just getting a bag just because they're signing you. Like for example in music, right? Some people will just sign the deal just because they're in a tough situation and they need the bread, and then they don't know what kind of deal they're getting into. And that's like, I feel like that's really cool that Joe was trying to highlight that, but then all these other podcasts came out and they're like, we signing deals.
Yeah.
But
and the ad revenue.
Joe is all about leverage. You create something on your own and then you go take it to them and tell them what you want versus them telling you, yo, we're going to give you this and we're going to own that.
Joe, I wish academics asked Joe, like, because Joe is kind of abrasive, and then his biggest issue was they're trying to put ads through all of our back cataloged episodes. He's like, I'm not going to let you mess up the user experience or do any of that or have even access to our stuff. I'm like, bro, as a viewer, I would not care if y'all got ads playing in the middle of, first of all, old videos, but even the new ones, I'm like, yeah, they're getting a bag now.
Yeah.
And they're getting that Spotify check. I think people, the masses honestly wouldn't have taken it like that. They wouldn't have been like, our user experience is getting fucked over. It would have been like, dang, they got ads in this bitch too. Like, dang, they're getting a bag.
I mean, they've kind of conditioned us. We've seen ads for forever.
Exactly,
bro.
No one would care.
Commercials, so we know like a lot of the streaming services started adding on ads. Like Netflix was saying they were worried about adding ads because they might, the customer experience. We won't care.
Bro,
like if we're already paying for it, we already see commercials on YouTube. Like even YouTube now, like they be getting kind of ridiculous. Some of them YouTube ads.
Bro,
Well,
ads
it's like
are
3-4 ads at the same time.
I always get 2, right?
2 is fucking
but
annoying.
I hate the fucking ads I get that are like an hour long. Have you ever got those ads?
And you can't skip?
No, I can skip. Well, yeah, no. I can skip it still. But they'll be an hour long, and let's say you're like listening to something, you're washing dishes or something.
Yeah, you
hear a fucking hour long ad. You're like 30 minutes into it.
Eventually, you're like, this shit never ended.
Yeah, you're like, what is this? And then I look,
soap.
and the ad's like 30 minutes. I'm like, yo, why would you give me that?
They pay a lot.
Like, ads are like gas prices. Well, I'll just complain, and then we'll stop caring, and it'll just be normal.
Exactly.
I ain't heard shit about the gas. The gas ain't gone down.
Not at all.
Just like, it's still bad. Update.
Bro, y'all heard of the Lego poop study?
Hell no.
Bro, I thought this was like the most pointless study ever. I was like, why